Not gonna read this article, but Split Fiction is essentially completely fucking finished. That's why they showed so much gameplay at the Game Awards, and we know this game is gonna be a banger because they're already taking pre-orders for it. What? March, that's 4 months at a time. 1, 2, 3, 3 months ahead of time for this game. They're accepting pre-orders, so the game is done. They're probably just, you know, polishing it a little bit. And another thing I like is he's releasing it in a part of the year that's very, very, very non-competitive. March. Damn it, move down. March. So let's go to Perplexity AI, because I want to see what other major games drop in March. Please name all the major AAA games releasing in March of 2025. Let's see. Sudoku, what the fuck is that? Lost Record, Bloom and Rage. That one I'll count as a double A. Xenoblade, that's a definitive edition. Never heard of that shit. It's a fucking Bleach game. Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. So a Lord of the Rings game, Atomfall, I've heard of that. And then, okay, so Atomfall, what the fuck was this? Because out of these games, I've recognized like 3 so far. The fuck is this? This shit look fucking whack. This shit look like it's in that Fallout category for me. The lore will probably be fucking amazing, but I never in my life want to touch that fucking game. The first Berserker, let's see what that is. Let's see what Tales of Shire is, whatever the fuck that is. It's a Lord of the Rings game, so I don't expect it to be bad. But the first Berserker. Oh, this is that shit we saw at the Game Awards. I don't think there's any gameplay. Oh, first 15 minutes of gameplay. Yeah, that's what I need. Let's see. Let's look at the first 15 minutes of gameplay. Let's see if it's freaking amazing. Woo! Why's that shit going in and out? Fuck it. Okay, this shit actually doesn't look bad. Because the combat looks kind of smooth, like it has an ebb and flow. The animations are clean and whatnot. So actually, the first Berserker does look like some real competition. And then I said, Tales of... Get me the fuck out of here. It's a cozy game. I really don't give a fuck. So they have literally one game. No, they have 2 games. Because the Lord of the Rings is a pretty strong IP. So I'll let Lord of the Rings have that. So they have to complete with 3 games. The reason why I say 3 is not because of Atomfall, but because of Xenoblade Chronicles. Niggas who love Xenoblade will take any excuse to play Xenoblade. Xenoblade is one of those type of games. So you have to complete against that, Xenoblade, Tales of the Shire, and the first Berserker. And your game is significantly different from both of these. I'd say you have a good chance of winning a toss-up. But something that's not a toss-up is how YouTube is letting creators opt in to allowing third-party AI training. But you still can't tell Google not to train its AIs on your video. What you mean? YouTube is rolling out a way basic, and for those of y'all who don't understand why they would want to train an AI based on YouTube videos, is because please remember, y'all, YouTube is more than just something you use to watch young boy music videos. YouTube is also a search engine. A lot of people get their entertainment from YouTube, whether it be music, gameplay videos, news, or whatever. A lot of people forget that YouTube at the end of the day is best used as a search engine. Whenever you go on YouTube and you like a creator, what do? You search for them. Versus on TikTok, when you get on TikTok, if there's a creator you like, you just scroll and hope the algorithm shows it to you. Versus TikTok, they have that feature, but their main feature is the fact that you could go in the search bar, clickety clack, and get to whatever you want to get to. So there's a lot. I say that to say there's a fuck ton of footage of a lot of different things on YouTube that have just been collecting and being made and being uploaded since YouTube came out in 2005. So 5 to 15. So for the last 19 years, yes, YouTube. 3 years. It's like 3 or 4 years younger than me. So YouTube's like 19, 20 years old about to be. YouTube is about to be 2 decades old sometime next year. So like y'all gotta remember, there's a lot of footage on YouTube for them to want to train on. Google said that some creators and rights holders may want to, is going to be an option in terms of being able to opt out. And they see this as an important first step in supporting creators and helping them realize new value for their YouTube content in the AI era. And if y'all don't understand this statement, let me decode it for you. Once we figure out how to make your videos without having to pay you to make your videos, it's fuck you. But we may be able to pay you, or you may be able to have the wonderful glory of saying that your videos were used to make the next generation of videos. A Team YouTube staffer says Rob in his support post. As we get, oh, actually, let me read the damn post. Let me read the post word for word, bar for bar, as long as it isn't crazy long. All right. Hi, creators. I have to read this in my pencil neck voice. That's another thing I need. Hi, creators. We know creators want more control over how they partner with third-party companies to develop new generative AI tools. That's why in September we announced that we were exploring ways to give creators more choice over how third parties might use their YouTube content. Over the next few days, we'll be rolling out an update where creators and right holders can choose to allow third-party companies to use their content to train AI models directly in studio settings under third-party training. To be eligible for AI training, a video must be allowed by the creator as well as the applicable rights holders. This can include owners of content detected by Content ID. What? Oh, so if your video gets Content ID, if you allow your video to get used and your video gets Content ID'd, GG rip, fuck you. No, that's not allowed. This update does not change our terms of service. Accessing creator content in unauthorized ways, such as unauthorized scraping or using it to make porn, because we know there's going to be individuals like, for example, Pokimane, where people are going to try and make AI porn deepfakes of her shit. Oh, wait. It's already happened. Anyway, we see this as an important first step in supporting creators and helping them realize new value for their YouTube content in the AI era. As we gather feedback, we'll continue to explore features that facilitate new forms of collaboration between creators and third-party companies, including options for authorized methods to access content. Get our help center for more info on this update, blah, blah, blah. And just to test it, I already have my damn YouTube open. Let's see. Wait, let me reload the page. Let's see how hard it is to find these settings. Okay, so there's dashboard, analytics, community, subtitles, copyright, earned, customization, audio library, settings, upload defaults, agreements. All use of this service is subject to, okay. Settings and select agreements. Other agreements. Copies of contracts signed or accepted offline are emailed when they're executed. If you're using YouTube's content management system or can't find what you're looking for, blah, blah, blah. All of the use of subject. Okay, cool. Where's these third-party settings? They said were directly in the settings. Because general channel upload defaults. Permissions. Keep managing permissions in your brand account. Move permissions, no. Community, creator demographics, agreements. Let me see something, because this might be the wrong fucking version of this account. Oh yeah, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. This This is the right person in this account. So yeah. That shit is not easy to find. Cause I damn sure don't see it under content. Dashboard. Let's see if they have a quick link. People loved your video. 100 subscribers. Woohoo. Shout out y'all really. Shout out y'all really for showing support. Meet your brainstorming buddy. Ideas for you. Damn sure it's not there. To do content. No. Analytics. No. Community. Triple, quadruple, double. Fuck no. Subtitles. Why would it be? Copyright. Earn. Got it. What the fuck? Oh. Damn, I'm halfway there to being monetized? Hey, all I need is 500 subscribers. Hey, if y'all watching, that motherfucking subscribe button, blow that shit up, drop a nuke on that bitch. Anyway, it's damn sure not in the earning tab, but I haven't checked this shit in a very long time, so that's good to see. Audio library, sound effects start, nope. And all of these with the gray mark next to it is vidIQ stuff. That's basically an extension that I installed that shows me extra shit, and I don't know how to turn it off just to show you. But yeah, I don't see it. And I went in settings, general, channel, advanced settings. Let's see. Audience. Do you want set your channels made for kids? Yeah. Don't show potentially or inappropriate words. Disable interest-based ads. Allow viewers to click my content. Feature eligibility. Nope, it's not there. I will hit save in a second though. Upload defaults. Advanced settings. Comments on. Comment moderation. Yeah, don't hold comments. I've been forgetting to cut that shit off. I don't know. Actually, yeah, let me set that. A, B, C, D. Where's English? English, United States. Permissions. Oh wait, no. That's something different. Move permissions to YouTube Studio. Get more roles. No, that's something different. Community. Defaults. Comment moderation none. Creator demographics. That's something different. Agreements. So yeah, that shit is not easy to find in YouTube Studio. Cause I knew that. I waited till I got on stream to look at my settings for that. I don't see this shit anywhere. So wherever the fuck, either at the time of this recording, it's not in yet, or they hid that shit deep in the settings so that you would never turn it off. Or are there any clickable links? We announced, no, give fuck, terms of service, check out our help center. Nope, wait, hold up. Let's see if there's a link in here. Generative AI. What does this link go to? More Google shit. TOS. Video privacy public. Community guidelines. Yep. I don't see that anywhere. Don't see that anywhere, y'all. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? Anyway, YouTube will be rolling out the setting in YouTube Studio over the next few days. Okay, cool. Because as y'all see, I couldn't find the shit. As we gather feedback, we'll continue to explore features that facilitate new forms of collaboration between blah, 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 blah. YouTube will be... well, we get the fucking gist. If you're a content creator in any way, shape, or form... get the fuck out of here! Is what you need to say to YouTube. You need to make sure as soon as this update becomes available, you cut that setting straight the fuck off. This is what I know y'all clicked on the video for. And I'ma definitely use this. If any of y'all don't. Hey, somebody drop a comment so I can test this shit out on YouTube. But look, YouTube is now testing a voice reply feature to help creators make meaningful relationships. There's nothing that could go wrong with this. Now, I have very little to no context as to what the fuck made them think this would ever be a good idea in any way, shape, or form. But you know, for giggles and shits, let's read it. YouTube is rolling out a new voice reply feature that it hopes will help enable more meaningful relationships between creators and their viewers. Oh, I know what this is for. This is for those ASMR creators that be moaning into the damn mic. So now, not only do you have to hear them moaning into the mic in your video, now if you want custom moans, you can ask them, hey, I want you to moan out. Excuse me. I want you to moan out my middle name Ronaldo for me, baby. I'll give you a super chat. And then they're gonna go into the mic once you give them that super chat, or whatever the fuck it's called when you what is it called? Whatever you do the shit where you send like a comment that gets highlighted and you pay for that. Now you can say, oh, moan my name Ronaldo. I sent you $5, and the e-thotties is gonna go, Ronaldo. And then that person, they're gonna be sitting there beating their meat like, moan Ronaldo harder. And then they're gonna nut all over the place, and it's gonna look like venom is coming out their penis, the way it's gonna grapple the whole wall and just stick there and just stick right on straight on the side of the wall. Nigga, the way they gonna bust, if you put them in a room that's completely clear, clean, sterilized, even if you check it with a black light, you come back at that bitch with a black light, you're not even gonna tell that anything happened to that room, because the whole room is gonna be covered. That band is hitting every wall, just that nigga gonna be spinning left and right, just nutting on all the walls, like you know how in the cartoons or in the TV show, the movie, whatever, where Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, takes off his glasses and he loses control. He goes and he blasts his laser everywhere. That's gonna be them with they nut whenever the e-girl goes, Ronaldo. And they're just gonna bust all over the place, all over the room. YouTube is no stranger to testing out new features, with some of the latest including AI video summaries, hope that shit never gets implemented, and ways to automatically dub videos into other languages. Also hope that shit never gets implemented, because it's going to be spitting a bunch of gobbledygook. Because one thing about translating videos and whatnot is that is a very, very hard art to participate in, because to translate certain things properly, you have to understand the differences in, I don't know the proper term for it, but basically the way that every person speaks culturally is different. So for example, if you want to talk about Saturday and Sunday, English speakers, we would say the weekend to symbolize that it's the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But in Spanish, you don't say the weekend, you say fin de semana, which means end of week. In English, if you translate that directly, people who speak English, where you say, end of week, nigga, you mean the weekend? Saturday, Sunday, Friday? Like, the fuck you mean end of week? They're gonna be confused. So somebody who's translating something from Spanish to English, they wouldn't translate fin de semana as end of week, even though that's what it literally word for word translates to. They would translate it as weekend, because niggas who speak English, you say end of week, like I've been saying over and over, we're gonna be like, what the fuck? We're gonna be baffled. So first off, like I always say, automatic captions have never been good on YouTube, and they never will be good on YouTube. And going off of automatic captions and voice type and shit like that, and using all of those things to try and automatically dub videos, you can try as much as you want, and especially for videos that have like fully submitted captions where you know what every word they put is, because somebody sat there and typed it out, in a world where videos are like that, well, not in a world, we are in that world, and the reality where a lot of videos, like higher end budget videos that more people are with disabilities are likely to watch, those videos, the automatic dubbing might be a W, might be fire for that. But for smaller videos, for channels like mine that are like under 500, under 600 watchers, viewers, or whatever the fuck, it's like, bro, this shit is not gonna work on no front. Anyway, not every change has been a popular one, however, with some of the ad updates, such as the implementation of pause screen ads. For those of y'all who don't know, if you leave your if you're watching YouTube, especially YouTube TV, because what I feel like a lot of people in my or our, because technically you're probably watching, demographic of people, is we got to realize that most people who watch YouTube, they sit down at the TV with their Fire Stick, they Roku, or they Smart TV, and they watch YouTube that way. And that's just the most popular way to watch YouTube. The least popular way to watch YouTube by platform, I think, is still by computer, and the most popular way is the YouTube TV browser. Second is probably mobile. Third is probably actually sitting down at a clickety clackety keyboard and mouse desktop and watching YouTube, even though that's still a superior experience in my opinion, because you can implement shit such as ad block, which you don't have to pay YouTube Premium for. Anyway, like, ooh, shit falling on the side. Anyway, like I was saying, people who watch YouTube TV sometimes will pause the TV and walk away, or they'll pause the TV, go to the store, whatever. YouTube is trying to squeeze as much money as they can at advertisers. So what they're doing is, if you pause a video, they're gonna make the video a little bit smaller and show an ad on the side till you press play, which is a fucking terrible idea. Because what if I pause the video because I'm on the phone real quick talking da 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 da, now I gotta look up at this out of pocket ass ad? Because YouTube's rules for submitting ads are fucking trash. They're trash. And I don't know the rules, I haven't looked at them formally, but I know they're trash because I've seen the shit that YouTube lets you submit as ads, and I was like, if YouTube actually had a staff of people that watch these ads, half of these music ads, matter of fact, 98% of these music ads would not go through. Because there's been so many times where I've seen like drill music songs make it through as ads, and don't get me wrong, I like me some drill music, I fuck with drill music, okay? But if I was a person who was like a parent or something like that, and my kid clicked on a video for, I don't know, fucking clicked on a Markiplier video, you know, somebody who may be like appealing to that teenage type of range of people, or whoever the new skibbity bop hoobity doobity doobity person, one of these Fortnite tutorials or whatever the fuck, my kid clicks on a video to watch a Fortnite tutorial, and all of a sudden they gotta hear God, boom, shoot a nigga in his face, and I get a pow walking up on his block. Like, I would be mad as fuck. Like, what are you watching? And then to see that they didn't turn that on, that's a YouTube ad, I'd be concerned, like, yo, they're just trying to watch a Fortnite video. What the fuck is this? And like, that's a hyper specific scenario, but I'm using that scenario to really get you to understand, like, yo, that shit is, like, their ad system is fucking terrible. That shit has no rules on it. Now, back to what I was talking about though. The Google-owned platform has revealed another new feature, this time to help creators better connect with their audience through the use of voice replies in the comments section. On the 16th of December, YouTube announced that a small number of creators in the US will be able to reply to viewers by using a new voice reply feature. I don't give a fuck. How many ASMR YouTubers did you give this feature to? Because when you release this feature into the wild, it's gonna get fucking wild. Especially for like there's gonna be a lot of bad actors. Like, I give this shit, I'll say 2 months. I'll say 2 months maximum. Maximum is 2 months. Minimum 3 days. 3 days. Minimum, it takes at least 3 days. Maximum 2 months before this feature disappears. Either it's going to disappear. It's either going to disappear in 3 days for the rest of time, or in under 2 months, it's going to be so much abuse to this feature that they're going to take it away and add very strict rules to it and make it so that only the upper echelon of YouTube partners can use it. We're experimenting with a feature that enables creators to reply to comments with their voice. If you're a creator in the test group, you can click the sound wave icon when responding to a comment, record a voice reply, then post it as a comment. When they discontinue this feature or take it offline, how will it be supported? We're experimenting. Oh wait, voice replies can only be left by creators on their own channel via the YouTube app, which I would hope the fuck so, on iOS, but all views and creators can engage with these comments. Okay, there goes Big Theo Joe tishing it out. And for those of y'all who don't know about Theo Joe, if you have built your own computer, or if you want to passively learn about computer, let's say you want to find a good channel to listen to yappage about computers while you clean up your room or while you're doing chores or something like that, Theo Joe's a good recommendation. He's one of my top recommendations. When viewing a video on mobile, users will be able to click the audio recording of a reply and share and view a transcription that's going to be inaccurate. On desktop, however, viewers will just see the comment as a transcribed voice reply. So basically, if y'all don't recognize what they're doing, basically they're trying to add the worst possible experience to desktop yet again, because what? Desktop has ad block. YouTube actively hates niggas that use YouTube on desktop. According to YouTube, this feature is being tested in hopes that it enables more meaningful relationships between creators and their audiences. Like I said, it's going to have some real meaningful relationships. Pay me $5 and I'll moan your username as long as it's not an obscenity. So far, Google has neither announced plans to roll this feature out to viewers. Please the fuck not. Please never give this shit to fucking viewers. They never need this shit. Nor confirmed if they'll eventually let creators respond to videos that aren't uploaded on their own channel. Hell never. Please never make that a feature. This one I also wanted to mention a little bit in passing. Beyond the Spider-Verse ain't coming out next year. Wait till 2026. Is there an article with details? No. I wanted to bring up that quote from, I believe it was Satoru Iwata. I know it was one of the legendary bigwigs at Nintendo. But long story short, a delayed game is eventually good and a rush game is forever ass. Don't rush the movie, because the same thing applies. This one I wanted to talk more about, but I realize I don't give a fuck. And I don't mean I don't give a fuck as in terms of I don't like Corey Kenshin and no shit like that. I'm gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it. Do we really need to talk about it, bro? Corey Kenshin, one of the most beloved people on YouTube. We don't give a fuck. Something I do give a fuck about, especially because I live in New York, is how New York is looking at creating a special hotline exclusively for CEOs to report their perceived threats. Let's watch this.
The latest in the fallout from the murder investigation of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, the office of New York Governor Kathy Hochul is convening a safety summit tomorrow between nervous business leaders and law enforcement. CNN has learned the safety concerns among so widespread. New York
nervous business leaders. Remember that.
State may create a special hotline just for CEOs to call.
Just for CEOs.
In threats.
Let me mention to you why this is crazy. I know tons of people in the Bronx, and Brooklyn, and Queens, and Manhattan. And that's it, because those are the only 4 boroughs in New York. But I know tons of people in those places that have a hotline to emergency services in case anything like a threat on their life happens. And that's called 911. You know what happens when anybody from any of those boroughs And that's just talking about NYC. We're not talking about the greater New York area. But you know what happens when anybody like normal from those 4 boroughs calls and says, hey, somebody's threatening my life? You know what happens? They get told, until they do something, we can't do anything about it. You're telling me that if I'm a CEO, I get special access to a special line, that a special access to a special phone number that makes it so that if anybody is chasing me with a knife or a gun or saying bad shit to me, making me feel scared for my life, shivering in my timbers, that I could call them and y'all pick up and y'all take it seriously? Another thing is, how the fuck you checking niggas' qualifications? What if somebody like me, but with a whole bunch more free time, says, you know what? I don't like you motherfuckers this much. Every day, I'm gonna use a phone number spoofing service. Spoof different phone numbers, and I'm gonna just keep fucking calling you over and over and over from different numbers just to annoy you, because I hate the fact that that they get a special phone line, a special help me, I'm about to die phone line. What about all the black people that live in impoverished areas that was getting hit by stray bullets, called 911, and your fucking ambulance took forever to get there? Hospital an hour away, ambulance got to drive 30 minutes to an hour to get to you, because there are ambulance depots. Ambulance got to drive 30 minutes to an hour to get to you, and then an hour to get to the fucking hospital. Anybody with any type of serious injuries, you're dying before you make it to the hospital. Then on top of that, like I said, the hospital's an hour away. So even if they was 5 minutes away, they still got to drive an hour to get you to the hospital. They might have to drive over a highway, a freeway with fucked up roads, so that means the shit is bouncing side to side. Let's say you got a knife wound in your chest, the knife bouncing in and out of your chest. You got bullets in your body, them bitches moving in your body. You got some type of motion-based sickness. You in the back of a truck that's moving, all crazy. Like, a lot of things can go wrong on an ambulance ride, especially the fact that there aren't a lot of hospitals very close to residential areas with like trauma units and shit like that. So sometimes some people just gotta take a far fucking trip to get to the hospital, let alone even get through to the 911 operator and get the situation, because those are precious minutes where a person could be dying. So for me, a regular nigga, if I got threatened right now and I called the police, they're gonna tell me we can't do shit. But if I spit on the ground a block away from a CEO, he could call this special line that says, oh, he spit in my direction, he's trying to threaten me. And you telling me 6 niggas gonna kick down doors, break out the windows, come through with the SWAT shields like, yeah nigga, we about to tackle your bitch ass, you going to jail forever. If there's anybody in this world that ever tells you that people with exorbitant amounts of money don't get a special set of privileges, never talk to that person ever again in life, because they're a fucking liar. Because what do you mean they're looking at creating a special hotline? There is already a special hotline for to report perceived threats. It's called 911. Call them up. So the fact that y'all need a special hotline means the hotline for whenever a crime happens to you doesn't already work. And because you're a millionaire, they jumping out the woodwork to protect you. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, I brought this up last time and I'm bringing it up this time, and I still equally don't give a fuck. Now I'm debating if I want to hop on I'll play the finals on the weekend, and it's late as fuck to play Astrobot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play. If anybody's in Discord, I'll restart my computer and play Rivals. If nobody's in Discord, I will I will fucking call it quits right here. Is anybody in Discord? Nope. Everybody is being normal and they're fucking asleep. So with that being said, then I'm about to wrap it the fuck up here. I'm about to do the same thing they do. So for those few of y'all watching, if you haven't followed, make sure you hit that follow. And even if you have already followed this page, make sure you go follow my YouTube's, my TikToks, all my other pages. Linktree down below to make sure you keep up.